They're growing houses in the fields between the towns. Oh, baby. And the starlight driving movies closing down. Weird has gone to the way it was before. Spaces won't be spaces anymore. No, the spaces won't be spaces anymore. 2 more farms were broken by the drought. First the Wagners, now the Fullers pulling out. Developers pay better than the corn. But this was not the place where they were born. We got houses in the fields, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields, got houses in the fields. And the last few farms, they're growing out of here. First, he wouldn't sell, and then he would. Now there'll be children playing where the silo stood. The word came from the marrow of his bones. It was the last sure way to pay off all the loans. Now the new streets will be named for kings and queens. And a ransom will be paid for every castle's dream. Model sign is crested with a lion. And now the farmers, they will have enough to die on. But houses in the fields, they got prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields, we got houses in the fields. And the last few farms, they're growing out of here. They're growing houses in the fields between the towns. Starlight driving movies closing down. Road has gone to the way it was before. Spaces won't be spaces anymore. No, the spaces won't be spaces anymore. They're growing houses in the fields between the towns. And the starlight driving movies all closed down. Well, I guess no one should be afraid of change. Tell me, why is there a fence for every open range? Maybe it's a sign I'm getting on in years, when nothing new is welcome to these eyes and ears. but houses in the fields. No prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields. There's houses in the field. And the last few farms, they're growing out of here. Growing out of here. Espiritu, Chile. I'm Kurt from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. That song, Houses in the Fields, was by John Gorka, and so is this one, Soldier After All. Maybe I won't make much of a difference, and all I do won't make a hill of beans. I can't bestow riches on my children unless I can show what love and kindness mean. If you believe what's right is right, you will always have to fight. Guess I am a soldier after all. Guess I am a soldier after all. So I go to work every morning, knowing I will never have it made. Some months I go paycheck to pawn shop. I wish then I could say the bills were paid. Well, it takes care to keep what you hold precious. Isn't much of which you can be sure. And if you want some changes for the better, you will have to fight even more. Well, it's a world where you're still judged by your cover. The money you don't make, your skin, your lover. Maybe I won't make much of a difference, but that don't mean that I'm not gonna try. Every day you love someone is better, and I'm not gonna let that chance pass me by. No, I'm not gonna let that chance pass me by. Believe what's right is right, you will always have to fight. Guess I am a soldier after all. Guess I am a soldier after all. Hey, Mark King, hi. Okay. Well, here's one by Lucinda Williams. backer. Told me I was your queen. Told me I was your backer. Told me I was your everything. Once I was in your blood, you were obsessed with me. Wanted to paint my picture, wanted to undress me, wanted to see me in your future. All I ask, don't tell anybody the secrets. Tell anybody the secrets I told you. All I ask is don't tell anybody the secrets. Tell anybody the secrets I told you. Once you held me so tight, I thought I'd lose my mind. Said I rocked your world, said it was for all time. Said I would always be your girl. All I ask, don't tell anybody the secrets. Tell anybody the secrets I told you. All I ask is don't tell anybody the secrets. Tell anybody the secrets I told. We put on ZZ Top, turn them up real loud. I used to think you were strong, used to think you were proud, used to think that nothing could go wrong. All I ask, don't tell anybody the secrets. Tell anybody the secrets I told you. All I ask is don't tell anybody the secrets. Tell anybody the secrets I told you. Metal firecracker. Yummy. Man, I just played that song. Oh, I wish we took requests because I have no idea what to play here. But I was thinking of something before that I remember what it was now. It's a John Prine that I haven't played for a while, I don't think. Who knows? It's about Maureen. Maureen, I saw the doctor last night on the airplane. Said he wouldn't hurt us, but he got me real nervous and mean. Was fat and he stank and he hurt more than we do. He drank more than we do. Shot him in the first class. So I bailed out and ran home to you. But you don't believe me. I can tell by your smile. Honey, why don't you leave me? Get lost for a while. Maureen, Maureen, there's a hole in between where we come from And the things that I'm thinking ain't necessarily the things that I say. I may have lied to myself, but I tried to tell God how I love you. Even He don't answer His phone anymore when I pray. But you don't believe me. I can tell by your smile. Honey, why don't you leave me? Get lost for a while, Maureen. Another John Prine. She got the mind of a child and a body peeking over the hill. But she would if she could, and she should, but nobody will. With her nails painted red and her hair so unnaturally curled, I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. She loves the sound of the rain, but you know she's still afraid of the thunder. She keeps a head full of hope and a heart that is so full of wonder. She may look like a woman, but she's still some daddy's little girl. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. But she's tasted the nightlife. It's left her with nothing but hunger. And all the available men seem to think that they want something younger. But youth is a costume and the beauty within lies unfurled. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Fast horses win races, royal flushes beat aces, and everyone's playing for keeps. So let's turn out the light and rock that old baby to sleep. She loves the sound of the rain, but you know she's still afraid of the thunder. She keeps a head full of hope and a heart that is so full of wonder. May look like a woman, but she's still some daddy's little girl. And I think that she may be the oldest baby in the world. Did I say that was a John Prine? And he would say, to all you old babies out there, all you old babies. Let's see. There's a young man that I know, his age is 21, comes from southern Colorado, just got out of the service, looking for his fun someday soon, going with him someday soon. My dad cannot stand him, he rides the rodeo. My ma says he'll just leave me crying, but I would follow him right down the toughest road I know someday soon, going with him someday soon. When he comes to call, my pa ain't got a good word to say. Guess it's 'cause he was just as wild in his younger days. Oh, so blow you old blue northern, blow my love to me. He's driving in tonight from California. He loves that goddamn rodeo as much as he loves me. Someday soon, going with him someday soon. Goodbye, Hollywood. Hollywood. Your whistle's not a good idea. Come home late, you come home early. You come on big when you're feeling small. You come home straight, you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. So what in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart burns with a fever. I got a worried and a jealous mind. Love that lasts forever get left so far behind. What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. It's crossed the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? What in the world has come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. All right. Kissed her on the shoulder, then he said goodbye. Watched her move away through the arm of the other guy. Nothing more to have, nothing more to hold. No one there to rescue, only chasing a trail gone cold. Trail gone cold. There are doors you walk through that only swing one way, and once you cross the threshold, there is nothing words can say. Words can say. Can't go home again, you can't outrun the past. The future is water in your hands, not a polished piece of glass. Piece of glass. They got along like dogs and thunder. He thought her gone would put him under. They moved between hurt and hunger, served on a bed of bitterness and wonder. Bitterness and wonder. So we drove to a cabin, sipped stones on a lake, so no one would hear the sounds his heart would make. Heart would make. So we fortified a system waiting for the pain to hit, but he kept on waiting, 'cause it never did. Never did hit. Never did hit. So he fixed himself a sandwich and he ate a plate of beans. Then he put his head down and he dreamed and dreamed. Dreamed and dreamed. A flying dream. Dogs and Thunder by John Gorka. I laugh at myself. If I had my way, I'd be in your town. I might not stay, at least I would have been around. 'Cause there's something about what happens when we talk. Something about what happens when we talk. Does this make sense? It doesn't matter anyway. Is it coincidence? Or was it really meant to be? But there's something about what happens when we talk. Conversation with you is like a drug. Wasn't your face so much as it was your words? 'Cause there's something about what happens when we talk. I can't stay around now, 'cause I'm going back south. The only thing that I regret is that I never kissed your mouth. 'Cause there's something about what happens when we talk. Something about what happens when we talk. Lucinda Williams. Oh, let's keep going for a while. You don't have to stay, but you can. No, that's not it. You don't have to stay, but we'd like you to. Dark and distant drumming, pounding of the hooves, silence of everything that moves. Late at night you'll see them, decked out in shiny jewels, coming of the caravan of fools. The coming of the caravan of fools. The wings of a dove, the waiter's white glove, seem to shimmer by the light of the pool. Some dull blinding winter you can't help but lose coming of the caravan of fools. Love and devotion, as deep as any ocean, don't play by anybody's rules. With your carousel of horses and your unforeseeing forces, we're running with the caravan of fools. Dark and distant drumming, the pounding of the hooves, the silence of everything that moves. John Prine wrote that song about Donald Trump, I think. Pretty sure. First campaign. Anyway, now that woo. It was a place where the hippies won, in the land of the Subaru, where the dream was never done, and there still was room for you. In the valley of the Rio Grande, north of the Taos Plateau, people there would lend a hand and leave you room to grow, room to grow. Room to grow. It was back in 17, summer before the fall. Hope was being squeezed by the bums who had it all. But there was music all around, because the people dared to sing. You know they all made such a sound, 'cause they could face anything, 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 anything. Sun smoke and cottonwood snow, some things only the red willow know. A royal Seiko, New Mexico, New Mexico. Well, some made a little fire so the big fire wouldn't burn. Word rose like smoke and the winds began to turn above the Taos Plateau in the valley of the Rio Grande. Though a new sound took hold and resonated with the land, with the land, with the land. In a place where the hippies won and the Subaru would do. Hard times came on, oh, harder than they ever knew. But they would build again with sand, clay, and straw. Found a new well within and made an even deeper draw, deeper draw, deeper draw. Sun smoke and cottonwood snow. Some learned what the red willow know. Hondo and Seco, New Mexico, land of enchantment. New Mexico. Was a place where the hippies won in the land of the Subaru. Dream was never done and there still was room for you. In the valley of the Rio Grande, north of the Taos Plateau, people there would lend a hand, leave you room to grow, room to grow. Grow. It was back in 17, the summer before the fall. That was a John Gorka song. I could do one more song if there's anyone listening. Either way. We'll do this. Maybe we'll do two of them, but we'll start with this one. Townes Van Zandt song. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, you press as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dream. Pancho was a bandit, boys, his horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the desert down in Mexico. No one heard his dying words, and that's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. Only let him go so long, out of kindness, I suppose. he'd sing the blues all night long, like he used to the dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day, only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Reports they tell how Pancho fell and how Lefty's living on a cheap hotel. Desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. Only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. All the federales say they could have had him any day, only let him go so long, out of kindness, I suppose.